Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Andrew Lalo, the president. Wow, it's so good to see you folks again today. Now, today's topic actually is very important. Reason is a lot of people keep thinking that, well, I now able to lower some of the blood sugar, I'm in a healthy diet. But as we move on, they didn't realize there's one more item you have to continue, especially after age 40, 50 years old. You really got to have a very good, healthy gut. If you don't get a good, healthy gut, your digestion is not going to be good. Your immunity is not going to be good. The worst yet, also a lot of time, a lot of people don't realize you have a healthy gut can actually prevent you to have gut cancer. So this topic will help you to certainly it's just a prevention, but so important to really continue to build this healthy gut. On top of that, it helps you on a better bowel movement, not necessarily a lot of constipation, and it gets you better health, better immunity, so you don't get sick that often. So that is really, at the end of the day, a very important health. As we get older, is a real important health. Uh, 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 activities that you need to add into your daily life and with good dieting and so forth. So we're going to dive deep little, help you to understand why you need to do this. So shall we start? All right, good, excellent. So basically, we're going to talk about really at the end of the day why probiotics is really important and why it can help you to prevention of cancer, especially gut cancer. And that is something that you need to know and it's going to be very good for you. So anyway, that's today's lecture and we're going to dive deep and I'll let you better understand what does that mean. So we're going to talk about, what is probiotics, how does it work, how to link it between your gut health and your immune system, and how probiotic may help you to reduce your gut inflammation and the body inflammation, and how what kind of food habit you can able to continue to add on to your daily uh, food diet, so you can able to build better, healthy gut bacteria, and how to connect it probiotic and the cancer prevention, because a lot of people don't really understand, well, how does that work? I mean, cancer prevention in the gut because you have better probiotic. So we've got to better understand that. And how do you basically taking what step to take, what food to take to actually help you to improve your gut health, especially after age 40, and how low shooting can help you. And we did a conclusion and question and answer. And also right here, we have all the pictures you can see over here. This is the a QR code to actually provide you all the previous lectures that we had through that 440 lectures in there. So you can take your lecture continues at your spare time to listen to the lectures, and so you can do that. So anyway, so let's dive in together. Now I noticed today that a lot of people that in our group here, I don't know their name, so I thought they might be new. So I always catch up with four stage of diabetic, so everybody understand how diabetic comes. The first stage is usually your LDL cholesterol goes up, and it goes up, damage the B cell coming out from the pancreas. B cells will take sugar to the cells. When B cells are being damaged, more sugar will be circulating in the bloodstream because it doesn't go into the cells. So now the problem you're going to start, because LDL cholesterol plus sugar, the blood become thick. That become thick, then you have basically uh, start start getting forming plaque and start blocking a vessel. So very quickly, your vessel become less space, and you will go into stage two, which is the blood pressure going up. Now at this time, you're not gonna feel anything. Matter of fact, blood pressure going up, you will not feel anything until you get higher blood pressure. So usually people get to the regular health check and say, "Oh wow, my blood pressure is high." But on the other hand, this can be, if you continue have this plaque, that will be really bad because the whole diabetic disease is that all the blood vessels are being blocked and this plaque are being formed. Eventually, you're going to get heart issue. You have to have eye issue. You're going to have memory issue. You have stroke issue. All that are due to your blood vessels are all clogged up like this. Now, but you don't do anything, your life continues the same lifestyle. Very quickly, you will convert to stage 3, which is your pre-diabetic stage. Now, when you're pre-diabetic, every doctor measures the same thing. They measured the HbA1c. Now, HbA1c is everybody have a hemoglobin. They would measure how many percentage of sugar attached to hemoglobin. Now, if you are a normal person, your HbA1c should be 5.7 and below. But if you are pre-diabetic, your hemoglobin, your HbA1c will be from 5.7 to 6.4. Now, that is an important number because once you get 5.7, the doctor will say, hey, you are pre-diabetic. If you don't change your lifestyle, like, take low carb diet, lower your weight, lower your belly size, and then you will also continue to exercise. You don't do exercise. Now, eventually, all that thing, if you do not do exercise, do not control your diet, very quickly, in 2-3 years, you will convert to be a diabetic. That will be very bad because as time goes on, you have all kinds of diabetic complications. But during this stage, there's also one thing that can help you. During the pre-diabetic stage, we can actually drink low sugar tea, can actually lower your blood sugar, cholesterol, and blood pressure. And that is so important. So if you do not do anything, you move to stage 4, which is diabetes. Now, naturally, if you are already in stage 4 diabetic, low sugar tea also could help you to push your A1C back down to 6.0 and below. So it's so important. That's the reason why we'll always ask people to start drinking low sugar to help you to prevent A1C continue to go up. Now, if you are already diabetic, unfortunately, you will be always, if you don't have, do something that you would just base it by medication, the medication will continue to get more and more and more. However, with low sugar tea, besides lower your A1C back down to 6, most likely the doctor might lower your blood sugar, your diabetic medication, so that because your blood sugar has gone down to a much better level, so that will be very good for diabetic. So you don't have to maybe take insulin, maybe not getting more medication. So we talk a lot about now low sugar tea. Why low sugar tea works? Low sugar tea only have 2 things. One is called guava leaves, which is delay the sugar get into the bloodstream. So if you have less sugar in there, that's better for you. 2 is it has the bitter melon, and bitter melon increase the insulin sensitivity, take the sugar back to the cell, so you have more fuel because more sugar in your sugar into the cell, then the cell can use those sugar as energy. Now, the wonderful thing is bitter melon is besides increase the insulin sensitivity, they also take the excess sugar, excess LDL cholesterol, and also salt, dumped it off the urine. It doesn't reabsorb to the body. So net result, your blood sugar can go down, your cholesterol go down, and your blood pressure also go down. Plus, they also detox. That's why low sugar tea is a very good product to help you to lower your 3 high. Now, we don't want to just give you, drink tea. We also need to change your lifestyle, meaning that you have to eat low carb diet, low fat diet. You have to exercise 10,000 steps a day, or do a step master. Doing the step master by step master to barbell, just do this and that, okay? And then you can basically expand your lung, your upper chest circulation and also your step muscle movement on the lower extremity can also increase the circulation. And you need to control your weight so you can BMI has to lower to 23. The exercise is very important because increased circulation is so important. So they will give you every week this free webinar, which is basically provide you all the knowledge you need to do to help you to be better health. Plus, we'll give you there's a one of the lecture will show you also how to track the diet, blood tracking. It's a form that you can need to look, and you can also really see, this is where I am at this stage. A lot of people who are taking Low-Shu-T Plus with my program, they dropped the A1C from 10% to under about 6 to 5.7. So that is the target you want to continue to to get. Now, you can also take a picture of this because you have a QR code here and plus the YouTube link, which you can review back all the previous lecture. Okay, let's dive deep together. So we are talking about probiotics. What is probiotics? Well, actually, probiotic is so important because it is a live microorganism, meaning that live bacteria and yeast that help you to give you really a better digesting system. So all these called good bacteria is naturally found in your body, and also certain food you take will provide this natural good bacteria. It helps you to maintain a balanced digestion system, plus give you, basically provide you with all the right bacteria, give you restore your, digestion system, plus give you good digestion, give immunity. So this is so important to have. So probiotic is a item that a lot of people kind of ignored, but actually when you get A40 and up, you need to think about probiotics. So today's lecture is something that gives you a better understand what probiotics are all about and why you need to have them, okay? Now, naturally, in the gut, there are thousands, trillions of bacteria live in the digestive tract. And this digestive tract is important to have this because it helps you to digest the food, absorb the nutrient, produce vitamin, protect the body from harmful germs, and also give you energy, immunity, healthy digestion, and also whatever harmful bacteria, make sure that your good bacteria is more than harmful bacteria. So if not, you will if not, you have if you have more harmful bacteria, it actually causes inflammation. So usually what we want to do is give you a lot of good bacteria, so your good digestion will be good, and on top of that, you have good immunity. So make sure that you're going to have an overall good bacteria. That's what your objective is going to be. So you might ask, well, how I'm going to get all these good bacteria? Okay. Now, as you know, the gut is a really important immune system, and 70% on the immune system is getting from the gut because you have healthy bacteria help your body to recognize all the harmful germs. And if that, they also support your immune balance. So gut health is so important for your whole body wellness. So, if you do not, basically, later on we'll talk about how you get this good bacteria. But if you do not get this good so-called balance of good bacteria, now in short term, if you have some inflammation, it's okay because you just like inflammation, it will help to increase the healing. But if you do not have this good bacteria, you cause continued long-term inflammation. Now, that is the problem with start because what's going to happen is the inflammation is not damaging your cells, gut cells, the lining cells. And also, especially people who have poor diet and they are stressful, then it will worsen that inflammation. So healthy gut bacteria is so important because it does reduce the gut inflammation. So really, at the end of the day, present research suggests probiotic will help you to support the healthy inflammation and to that respond by the body. So that's the reason why probiotic is very important. So now, when you talk about probiotic, just now we talk about, well, how does it help to prevention and cancer? Now, think about this, because the probiotic will help you to maintain a healthy gut lining. The lining here, that's where the places where potential you have the cancer formation. So with a healthy immune response, if a cancer cell actually is there, they basically will get rid of it, right? So they will reduce, especially if you're a good probiotic, it will reduce the harmful bacteria in the gut. So certainly there's still a lot of research continue going, but important we know probiotic not only potential prevent you to have cancer, but it also maintain good gut health and it support overall wellness and healthy body function. So for sure, this is probiotic give you sort of the shield to prevent the gut cancer and all the bad bacteria. So that's why probiotic is important to have. Now, also another thing, a lot of people who already got cancer, now they need to be treated like they were treated with chemotherapy, also radiotherapy, whatever the cancer treatment. Now, with better good health, better good gut health, they also support the digestion discomfort when you have all these treatments. So really importantly, when you have good gut health, it could also reduce like diarrhea from the treatment. A lot of people who take radiation, they tend to have diarrhea. Or chemotherapy, the same thing. So with a better gut health, you tend to have reduced this kind of discomfort. And plus, it also gives you better support of the nutritional absorption. And the reason why I say that is because when you have cancer, during treatment, you need to have more nutrition to support your body health because your body already put a lot of energy to fight your cancer. So you really got to have a good nutritional health to continue to build your body so you can actually have energy to fight your cancer. So certainly with that, you always need to talk to a doctor to ask them when should I start my probiotic supplement. But for sure, probiotic will definitely help you to relieve some of the discomfort during cancer treatment and basically give you more better support of nutrition absorption. That result, you will able to get better health while you're doing your treatment. Now, we talk about cancer health, cancer treatment. So now, what happened when you have poor gut health? Meaning that I continue to have, I found bloating, constipation, always have digestive discomfort, and plus you always have frequent illness. Now, all these are the sign of poor gut health, meaning that you're going to have not only bloating, constipation, you have frequent illness, you have digestive issue, you have low energy, you can't sleep well. All these are poor gut health signs, and which you need to take some action to prevent it. You don't want to continue to have that poor gut health, because with that, that will give continued inflammation, and that result will not good for your health. So if you can start seeing a sign of poor gut health, like bloating, digestion, you need to now start acting. Okay, how do I do that now? What kind, we just now I talk about, well, what kind of food can able to give me better probiotics? Okay, now really at the end of the day, you need to think about yogurt. With yogurt is like a life culture of, probiotic for you. Kimchi, sauerkraut, miso soup, fermented food. All these are rich in probiotic, and which you can take it all the time. And you have like, for example, you can take kimchi all the time. I think Hawaii people like kimchi, or yogurt. Greek yogurt will be a very good one for your diabetic people. And we found that, taking yogurts, actually you have a good probiotic will definitely help you, not only gut health, help you on bowel movement and so forth. So do think about actually how to get more probiotic in your daily diet. Now, secondly, we also need to find out, okay, probiotic, we got that now. What kind of food actually feed the good bacteria? Now, that's important. Be your gut. Remember, our gut have millions, trillions of bacteria. Well, what kind of food can help the good bacteria to grow more and better work for you? Okay, that is a very good question. So we need to eat the food that has very good bacteria, give you continue feeding this by our gut good bacteria to support them, so you can better digestion and better immunity. So the food that you have feed for good bacteria are fruits, vegetable, whole grain, beans, legume, and also you need to have a lot of rich fiber food that will definitely give you a very good probiotic growth to maintain healthy digestion environment. So all these is what you need to do to eat more of these to give you a better fat of good bacteria for sure. Now, on top of that, besides you got, now good gut, your lifestyle habit also need to continue to be good. Because if you do not change lifestyle habit, you might not able to achieve that good health gut, this gut health. What I mean is, hey, if I am a person, I eat a lot of processed food, hot dog, all kind of processed food. I like to take bubble tea, a lot of sugar, and I smoke and I drink, and my work is stressful. I can't sleep. Now, all these lifestyle habits will definitely harm your gut health. It's not helping you, but harm it. So you gotta change all that. Meaning that you cannot eat a lot of the processed food like hot dog. You gotta keep drinking a lot of bubble tea, high blood sugar. You gotta smoke and alcohol. You gotta cut smoking and not to drink a lot of hard liquor, or a lot of beer, whatever. And then you also need to have good sleep, and also your stress has to be controlled. So all these, especially age 40 and up people, really need to start changing that, meaning that I have to now stay physically active. I mentioned that every day you can do a step master 10,000 step, and then use a barbell, do this exercise. If you do 30 minutes of this up and down step, you know what? You lose 300 calorie, and also help you to lower your blood sugar, and also continue the blood sugar will burn after lunch or dinner. So you need to stay active all the time. Now you have to drink a lot of water. And what is a lot of water? Each day you should at least 3 liters of water. And you have to eat more natural food, meaning remember our greens. We have to continue to eat a lot of greens, half our greens. And then 1/4 is your fish. lean pork, chicken, white beef chicken, and the other one is like brown rice, red rice, or beans, right? Now, so you have to, the best is actually vegetable, all natural, whole food vegetable. So that is the more important. Plus, you have to good sleep, at least 7 to 8 hours sleep, and you have to handle your stress. Do not let the stress so bad on you that you are so stressful that actually, well, because when you're stressful, you stress on your gut, and you start uh, basically getting you to get more cortisol, more sugar to come out. That's counterproductive. So you need to have basically, decrease stress by doing more deep breathing, more exercise, and plus also can drink low sugar tea every day. With this, you can actually able to give you a good digestion system, plus it actually improve immune system also. So really, at the end of the day, the daily exercise could be walking, could be step master, and with a high hydration, good hydration, you can excrete all the poison out and all the excess sugars out, excess cholesterol out, and you'll be so much healthier. So really, at the end of the day, you need to change yourself, especially age 40. With that, you can continue to get your gut to be good health. Now, with that, your gut, if you have poor gut health, you actually will get so-called inflammation. Now, it's very simple. If your gut start inflamed, you know what's going to happen? You will actually have getting your harmful bacteria start dominating your gut, and that result, your inflammation got worse and worse and worse. If you have chronic inflammation, it contribute all the different health conditions. So really, at the end of the day, you have to support bacterial growth with good bacterial growth, not the bad bacterial growth, but good bacterial growth. So that way you get able to increase the immunity, and you give you a better health with better bacteria, so your gut will be always continue good bacterial growth instead of getting inflammation. So with better information, less inflammation, you actually get overall better well-being, and also your immunity will actually become better. So we're telling all these now. So you need to ask yourself, well, how I can achieve all these, and what kind of things that I gotta do daily. Very simple. You have to basically, you get a good gut health. I'll give you a checklist. You have to eat a lot of fiber-rich food daily, meaning that, you eat a lot of vegetable, green vegetable, and you need to eat more rich fiber food, including probiotic foods like kimchi, and you have to also including a lot of exercise, like 10,000 steps a day, or if not, do the step master, and you have to drink a lot of water, 3 liter water. Plus, you need to sleep 7 to 8 hours a day. So that in that case, you actually will decrease your stress, and you be actually become building your body a lot more regular, healthy way, so you can continue to be good well-being rather than stress. Eat all kind of junks like processed food. So those are things that if you can able to achieve what we just talked about, more fiber, more probiotic food, you exercise and sleep 7 to 8 hours, more less stress. So you'll be so much more healthier. So at the end of the day, you may ask why we have to keep saying drinking low sugar tea. Now, low sugar has two things only. there's only guava leaves delay the sugar going to the blood vessels, and then there is bitter melon, increase the insulin sensitivity, take the sugar back to the cells so you have more fuel to use. But more important, excess sugar, excess LDL cholesterol, and salt will be dumped off through the urine, and you don't reabsorb to the body. So your 3 high definitely will continue to achieve lower blood sugar, cholesterol, and blood pressure. And that's the reason why we recommend to use low sugar tea, so you can continue to drink low sugar tea to lower your 3 high. I think if you can actually lower your 3 high, most likely you will be very healthy. Now, in conclusion, probiotic definitely help you to have healthy digestion and gut balance. And that is the key, because you have better gut balance, you get better immune response, you have also get better digestions. And really with that, it's important to get better health. You don't want to have, poor gut health, which you create a chronic inflammation, then you might create a risk of long-term health problem. Now, you want to continue to generate this this good bacteria, healthy bacteria. Is really, you need to have more probiotic, which is help to protect the gut and any harmful substance, i.e., such as you want to get more better bacteria more than the bad bacteria. Plus, if you have very rich probiotic plus rich fiber food, you actually support the beneficial gut bacteria. Plus, you can prevent cancer in the gut lining, because probiotic might help you prevent cancer. Reason is they give the gut lining a more healthier gut, so you have chances to get the gut cancer. Also, I'm also just said that you have to daily exercise, you have to sleep more, 7 to 8 hours, you have to have better hydration, 3 liters of fluid a day. Reason that fluid is able to remove all the waste out of the body, and you have to have that fluid in order to get that hydration, get it out. Okay, without enough fluid, you might not able to have that capability to get all the waste out. Plus, you also have stress management, so you'll be less stressed, so the body will able to recover fast, not getting a lot of cortisol, adrenaline, where you get generate more sugar coming to the body. So importantly, you have to have stress management, so you can able to less chances to have chronic inflammation. So when you have age 40, you have to have continuously changing the lifestyle, meaning that I have to eat more greens, more lean protein, like fish, white fish, salmon, chicken, and then I have to take more fiber food like red rice, brown rice, beans. Net result, it will give you a continued long-term wellness. So today's webinar is a very interesting webinar to help you to better understand why we have to continue to get probiotics. If you can get that, that will definitely help you with your healthy digestions and basically preventive of your potential cancer, gut cancer, in the gut lining area. So today's lecture, this is what we provided. So hope you have any question. You can always write to me at andy@wahfong.com, ANDY@WAHFONG.com, or give us a WhatsApp message, area code, country code 852-6792-8891. Area code 852-6792-8891. Thank you very much for spending time with us. I hope this will help you to better understand what is so important. You have better gut health. How do you generate more good bacteria with having more probiotic, and why you need to get exercise and so forth to help you become much healthier. All right, good to see you. I hope that we can catch up with you again next week. Take care. Bye bye.